combinations.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on... one. It's second down. Now it's the Arizona product that is Dusty Merritt. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jones. That's made by Smith-Schuster. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to... Set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 25.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Johnson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Vegas.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Shotgun now for Jones. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st down, Raiders.
They'll run with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tip the scales into your favor.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
On second down, here's Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal. Here's Genty. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Now here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Jones. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Javon Kinlaw getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first two drives. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Right back to Krosky. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
He's got a man. It's McClure. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Oh, a big play on fourth and 2. 33 yards. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Check, man. Check Panther Street.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Washington.
And that's just another element that defense team like this, you match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vegas. Offense ready to get rolling again. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now pass deep from McClure. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down. More could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check mask. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw is Daniel. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. Harry Lawrence, touchdown. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule essentially changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points extra. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not...
And he's in! Michael Mayer, touchdown Las Vegas. Now Day for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw with Daniels. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with a pick.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Warriors 17.
To the air again is Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Daniels going to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Harry Warren. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Jones. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jeff Best. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hey, go.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Right back to Betts. He's got another one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
1st and 10.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
Jones to the air again. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Besh. Again, it's Jones. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he will score! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the 1st half, it hasn't worked.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. His kick is good. And the Raiders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Jones. That's left side to Tucker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Working from the gun, in trouble, and down he goes. That is a Dafe Owe in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
3rd and 8.
You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Jones. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st down, Raiders.
Jones going to hang on to it here. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are them in some really bad spots.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll run with Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Makes the score Raiders 31.
That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of the shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels on the run to the right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Red 6 Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. They'll run with Krosky Merritt. A short game. Down to the 7.
Taken down by
2nd and goal.
a pickup of 2.
Let's go
Brings
now.
up 2nd
19
and goal
lock, Viking,
at the
18.
Raiders' 7-yard line.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is what a job on the scramble. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Jones. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 41-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Raider 1st down.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll get this. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Recovered by the offense.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Here's Jones. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Here now, second down and goal. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how you strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From a little further back, here's second and goal. In motion, Naylor. Jones. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. To throw, it's Jones. This one complete, right side.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case...
And this is blocked! They got it! He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, those are the momentum swings they get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on first down is Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 31, here's second and 4. Here's Jones to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Man in motion here is Tucker. A on 1st and 10. It's Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Now, Jones. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jones keeping this one. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The 10-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. There he goes again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The extra point was good. Makes the score Raiders 38, Commanders 35.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. Here is 1st and 10.
Go! Check, Matt. Check. Liking 18.
Now Daniels. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And the Commanders are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a look.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. They'll start on the ground with Genty. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop it. And that should just about do it. Second and 11. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about